4, 3, 2, 1.
What's up, everybody? Everybody! Y'all know what time it is. It is Gentlemen's Club. Come on. And Hustle Guys, how y'all doing? Hopefully y'all are having a great week. We got the drink of the week. Drink of the week is gonna do us right tonight. I promise you. It is very, very lovely.
Yeah, it's a classic, you know what I mean?
It's very classic. See, playing some Isleys, got some classic stuff going on. We got some good news. We got new sponsors. Plus, we're going to talk about some new music. We're going to talk about some new artists in the 806 that are doing some big things. I just haven't got everything together. Uncle's late. That's why we on at 10:30 instead of being on at 10 or 9:30 like we were supposed to be. I thought we had it down this week.
We almost did.
He had to work late. So I understand that. You know, much love and respect to everybody that's watching tonight. Thank y'all. I'm just excited. I'm having a good day. I ain't in so much pain, but I'm in pain. But I don't know if that makes sense to everybody, but shit, at least I'm here.
I'm here.
Yeah. What's good though? What's good with you?
Oh man, tired as hell. Like
you been busting your ass.
Busting it, but
you been busting ass this week.
You work hard, you play hard.
Only way to do it. We're gonna add this bad motherfucker to the mix. This is our drink of the week.
On the first try.
First try too. Not even really trying. We just kind of got the groove going. Martell VS. Yes, we're gonna talk about this beautiful drink tonight. So, okay.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, look, perfect. Looks perfect. Look at it. Don't look good. Look good. All right.
a little bit of glare on.
We get a little bit of glare. It'll be all right. I gotta. maybe I adjust a little bit. It's hard to do everything from Kane Manor now because we got space, but then that means we gotta move furniture. I don't feel like moving furniture. Welcome to the Gentlemen's Club. Don't forget to give those stars if you're out there in our wonderful, wonderful area. Give those stars. It's easy. You can just
tap in.
I don't know why this is saying there's an example because then it's doing that. That's weird.
And if you can't do the stars, send a cash out.
Send a cash out because we do have we actually have cash out. We do cash out right here. Look at it. I think it's here. There it is.
Right there.
The Gentlemen's Club 365 give to the building fund. I'm getting used to my lips coming back.
It just not coming back.
It's still tingly though, bro. So give me a minute. Let me get on here and see who's all on here, so we can get their love and support. You know, we're trying to build the community. That's all we're trying to do. What's up, Ty Dow? What's going on?
4.
Oh shit! You hit the wrong button.
I hit the wrong button. Let me just go make this shit. What's going on? I'm sure Monica's watching. Esther is watching. Who else? We usually have our Pinky. I know you watching. She's somewhere out there. Get to the building fund. Also sponsored by my favorite bar. That is transforming into a new bar. So we will talk about that as soon as we find out more information about it. Sponsored by the Medicine Wheel with my girl, Susan. Massage and Wellness Center located at the Downtown Tower, 1800 806-676-7075. And I actually said it right today with no stumbles. Look at God. Just look at God.
Right. You finally got through that phone number.
Yeah. With no problem. What's going on, Braden? Braden's going up. Hey, what's up, Wingman? I am that Wingman. Let's go. We're gonna talk about some good stuff today. Also sponsored by Visual Fusion Media, IG Vision Fusion. I know I did. Visual Media Studio. Visual.
There you go. He got it.
Visual.
At first he said vision.
I said vision. I was thinking about that. Vision and shit. I guess I don't know. That's something, but we're not gonna do that. Vision Fusion Media, my boy Carlos. That's right, baby bro, doing the big. He out there all over. Will come to you. If it's the right amount of money, he will show up. I promise you.
Niggas will pull up.
He'll pull up on
You
you.
definitely pull up on.
Find him on IG. That's right. Visual. Visual. Why do I put vision? That's why I keep on saying vision. I need to.
It says visual on the screen.
It says Vision Fusion Media Studio
The other
on his
one.
IG. I know that's the one I need to
So
say.
you reading the IG?
I was because he has stuff on IG. You can see his work on Facebook. He has good shit. Also, by my favorite place. Take a shot, air shot.
I'm on 2 cameras.
Baby
right
bro,
now. It's crazy.
he's on 2 cameras. I'm over here. He flexing on another camera.
What's that in Facebook tapping in with?
What's up,
Ooh, she's fine. How you doing, Miss Lady?
hi everybody. I know y'all can hear me. What's up, everybody in Facebook land over there? Lit Arcade Bar on the corner of 7th and Polk. Retro games, pool, and the best strap here in town. Make sure you go check them out. Go talk to Stewie. Go talk to Florida. Go talk to Bird. We're gonna do it big.
If y'all can't see what I got going on Facebook, I'm about to show
You be doing the most. Sponsored by our favorite place, 27th Street Discount Local on 27th Street. It's good.
you. We going up.
We're going up.
We going up.
We're going up. That's what's good.
Yeah, y'all gotta tap in with us.
Our other new sponsor. We got another new sponsor, man.
Another one.
Another one. Hold on. Let me get DJ Khaled for this one. I gotta get DJ. I gotta get to DJ.
Another one.
We got another one. That's right. The Weekends.
Happy birthday, baby.
The Weekends. The Weekend.
I'm on my real old shit today.
Right.
I got me a
He
paper
know
plane.
it. He said it.
Yeah,
See?
look at him. Look at him.
And we're gonna talk about that too.
We're gonna talk about.
I end up quit smoking. But the Weekend soul food, thank you. I'm actually really gonna try. I need to get right. Arm coming back together, everything good. Thank you, Devlin Jones, for being our new sponsor. The Weekend Soul Food Restaurant.
What about the spot?
We'll get to that.
I'm just saying, he got it all. Shit.
But I'm just saying. Hold on.
That's what be twisting my shit
I
up.
know. Devlin does it all.
Cook,
He will write you a play, perform in a play, direct a play, and make you a Tony Award winning play. You know, just
with a plate and a hairstyle to go with.
there you go. You're gonna be full, you're gonna look right, and you're gonna make history. So it's beautiful. Also sponsored by The Weekends, if Uncle let me finish. Soul Food Restaurant, 3701 West Amarillo Boulevard. If you don't know where that's at, just Google it. Just Google it.
Google it.
Friday and Saturday, 7 to 12. Sundays, 1 to 4. Stuffed turkey legs, catfish, oxtail, ribs, and more. Call for pickup and events because they do have events, and we will talk about one of the events here shortly. What's going on, Vonda? Man,
You said who?
Vonda.
Who tapped in with us?
Vonda. Vonda Pilgrim. Thank you, man. What's going on, Braden? Great man.
Everybody.
Big older brother. My super wee man. So make sure you call 806-678-9333. I got another one. So, yeah, that's why I took
Another one.
That's going to be another one. It's going to cause me problems. Don't hate me, Devin, when I say something
It's that nigga.
wrong. It ain't my fault.
That nigga.
Look, I got this coming back, so that's not all my fault. Can't always blame that. But that's partially the issue. Like I said, if you want to give us some stars, give us some stars. About 99 cents for 99. So you got $1. Give us $1.
$1 for that.
We can do tips. We got the cash app, like you said. So, you know, give to the builder fund. Just give a little bit. Give a whole lot. Give a whole lot more. Because we try to educate them. We try to just build up your game. Edutainment. Edutainment. Okay. Me and Uptime, because we're going to talk about the quote of the day. Be thankful for what you have. You'll end up having more. If you concentrate on what you don't have, you'll never have enough. That was open. Open.
Everything got more than enough.
Well, we're going to get to you then.
Oprah gonna say some shit like that.
It's open. What do you think? How does that quote make you feel about the situation? Because you just said it, like Oprah has it all. She has a network. She has a magazine. She had the longest running, talk show for God knows how long. Over 20 years, well into almost 30. She did longer than Donahue. Did Phil Donahue? And Phil Donahue was the bomb for everybody.
Yeah, Harpo everywhere.
Harpo everywhere.
But I mean, I agree with the real quote because
I think he did that though. But that's what I was impressed with.
Which one?
Harpo is Oprah backwards, right?
Exactly.
But also being a movie where Harpo and the most iconic line by Oprah Winfrey, "You made Harpo beat me."
Right.
It's sad that's really what kind of got everybody's spirit. But
you know who Harpo is.
yeah, but you know who Harpo is. And then every time you hear it, Oprah with a smile, because Oprah gave away cars.
Oprah done put more kids through college than Pell Grant. Okay.
More than the people that was paying for it. Y'all was paying people to get your kid in the Ivy League. Oprah was giving it away. So if you are thankful for what you have right now, what is that called? Because we've been talking about it like for the last 3 weeks.
Gratitude.
In the moment. In the moment was what we were looking for.
You said what?
Yeah, mindfulness. Remember? Because remember we've been
That's
talking about
gratefulness.
And gratefulness. You got to be grateful for everything that you got.
I mean, you got to be mindful to stay grateful.
Yeah, you got to stay mindful to stay grateful. Because a lot of people forget where the fuck they come from when they get to a certain point. Like this dude. Like, he's right. Jerry Springer wasn't too bad neither. Like he had a life. He, went from the Congress to doing a talk show. And he went for like 25 years. Almost. That was a long time to be on the air, man. Everybody knows who Jerry Springer is. Yeah. From him doing the most raunchiest stuff in the world, but at the same time,
he started out with a serious show. Like
it was a real serious show. I watched that man get beat up.
He went from the serious to Ratchet paid the bills. So
Ratchet paid the bills because everybody loved to watch it. You couldn't help but watch it. It's like a train wreck. Then the real quote of the day, it's all about survival. But jealous rivals make it hard for us out here to do this. Mac Dre, happy birthday, heavenly birthday to Mac Dre. What's going on, Mac Deuce? The younger, and I don't know how to say this, because Mac Dre was something real. You know what I mean? He was unique. He was his own person. Everything he told you was gems. He's telling you real life shit, but he's also giving you like life shit. So, how do you feel about that?
I don't know, because niggas ain't never made it hard for me to do that. I can't really agree with that. What I feel about that when it says it's about survival, jealous rivals make it hard for us to do it. Do this?
Make it hard. I mean, I can't even say that you make it hard.
I mean, that just means that you're actually doing something.
Well,
if you ain't got nobody hating on you, then you ain't doing it.
True that. I do agree with that. My thing is, like I shouted out today, because I guess that's why I'm in a good mood. I looked at some of my music. I did this 3 years ago. It's got 15,000 plays. Still, like I've hit 175,000 plays on 5 songs. I didn't release my first album on Spotify. I didn't release my second album, kind of, sort of, just kind of songs and sparks. So I'm actually proud of that situation. What's going on, Monica? How you doing? So I don't feel like in music there's a brotherhood. There's not a. I don't feel like it should be competition. You should be collaborating with other musicians to make better music. Whether they be rock, whether they be whatever out of their genre or out of your genre, you should be able to collaborate with anybody and make something different or something creative. Puff Daddy did it with Foo Fighters and Rob Zombie. Rob Zombie did it with.
His hit was a Sting song.
There you go. Then you think about Rob Zombie. Rob Zombie redid Brick House with Trina and.
Like, what's your name? Who is it? 8 and Ant formed this Smooth Criminal. Like,
it actually did Good job. What's up, Asta? How you doing, baby? Love you, baby. Don't play with my Asta.
Miss California.
Don't play with Miss California. Don't play with my Cali bud. That's my Cali bud.
You can't help.
Yes, I can. That's why we talking about this quote right now, because there should be nothing that rivals whatever you're doing. You should always be on top of your shit. So it's your shit. There ain't no such thing. But we love Mac Dre. Happy birthday. Rest nice. All right, Joe. So we've been talking about this every week. It's our RSVP for the Freak Fest Summer Tour. So I've been hearing negative things from people that really don't know what's going on.
Well, I mean, it goes back to what we just talked about.
Right.
It's always going to be negative, but if you wasn't at the last two, you really don't have nothing to say.
Right.
Because nothing negative came from the last two parts.
I mean, I really feel like, dude, sometimes people hate on us because they ain't us. And I know that's a true statement. But the bad part about it is, why go and make it into something nasty? You know, like, okay,
people fear what they don't understand.
What is that fear with good people?
They don't understand the concept of a lifestyle party.
Okay.
Most people, when they hear Freak Fest, they think they automatically think orgy.
Yeah, no.
A party is not, this kind of party is not an orgy. Like, okay, it is sexual activity going on. I'll give you that. But it's not required of you.
There you go.
Like, if that's something you want to do and you find somebody that you're comfortable with, by all means, that's why you have the freedom to do that.
And that's why it's called
But it's
Freak
not.
Fest. Yeah, that's why it's called Freak Fest.
You're with her, you're with him. That's not how that goes.
It's allowing your weird.
It's literally a party. If you find somebody you digging enough,
There you go.
you can go back there and do what you do.
And most of the time, you end up just
You're going to do that anyway. How many times I went to the club, met a girl, y'all click, y'all go to breakfast, and y'all end up going to the house.
Just wrong party.
At my party, you just skip a step. You ain't got to go to breakfast, you ain't got to go get no room.
If you want to
Go
do
back
it, just
there.
do it.
If you want to do what you do, go do it. If not, go home.
There ain't no point in it.
No difference.
But you can RSVP. Also, don't forget we got the Freak of the Week. We're going to see who's taking the belt this week.
I think it's interesting that the top contenders have all won before.
Yes. That's why I think we should make a belt, bro. I can get this belt for like $200.
If Macy win today, she's gonna be
She'll be a third time.
she'll be 4 times.
Is it? Then she'll have the money.
She'll be the month. So
Okay.
far, only Jay got the month. Jay was Freak of the Month.
We
Chantel almost made Freak of the
bro.
Month.
We gotta get a belt. What's up, Tia Sweets? What's going on, my love? How you doing, girl? Looking good, feeling good. Hopefully, enjoying this good music. The weather's been perfect
Today,
it wasn't like 957 degrees.
you know, this is the hottest Earth has ever been.
Yes.
They was talking about that on the world news today. They said we had 3 consecutive days of like the world's hottest recorded temperature.
And
The world average went up 1 degree.
We gotta slow down. Like, for real.
It's just
Burn a hole through this bitch.
but it's just now the 1st of July.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the end of July?
August. Ugh.
It's gonna be hot. Like homie said, it's not hot, it's hot. HAW hot. It's hot.
Super hot.
Like, and then that little bitty sprinkle of rain we got last night just
I
made
don't know what
it
that
humid as
was.
fuck this morning.
That was kind of rude. Like, how you
Right,
just gonna
that was a
sprinkle?
spit. That wasn't no rain.
Right, couple of minutes. Baby,
Let's
we are
mess
doing
up the
so
car.
lovely. We are doing so
What
lovely.
is that?
She asked, how are you gentlemen doing?
Oh shit!
Yeah, we on that.
I'm trying to read
I'm
two
so
cameras.
reading like his other camera.
I'm sorry.
I'm looking at
I'm
mine.
put my cameras closer together.
I guess
so
everybody
don't
thinks I'm like,
different people.
yeah, because he's like, no,
Oh shit!
yeah, but now you crossing over
Yeah.
into your
How do
other.
you make this one smaller?
You gotta screw it down.
Shit.
Hold on. Let me see that.
I'm trying to get some shit. Don't be laughing. Somebody put the laughing. Don't be laughing at me.
We're gonna figure it out, people. Hold on. I think this one we just pushed down. It's just a slide. Yeah.
I think that's
So while figure out his camera, no, it actually goes down lower because it's supposed to go down to, it'll pop up
there we
at the
go.
bottom.
Okay, there we go.
So,
We in that thing now.
okay.
Almost.
So, still blocking yourself and that other one. So, you gotta go over this a little bit.
The legs ain't long.
You push the legs, yeah. There you go. There you go. He learned it. I'm gonna teach him how to make this
for
work.
real, I'm down there.
I'm gonna make this work. When can I come and be, baby? You can come and be on my show anytime.
Bring that ass here.
Bring it here. It's been years in the making. Bring that ass here. Well, we're gonna get back to the show because we're gonna talk about the drink of the week that's got Kim feeling really, really nice. Got me feeling really nice. We're sitting over listening
This
to
one
the
got me
eyes.
looking tall, and this one got me looking short.
You can only make yourself look short. I'm just saying. We got the drink of the week right here, Martel VS. Yo, Martel VS is for very special cognac. Was over 150 years ago under the 3-star name, like just 3 dots. Well, 3 asterisks.
Get this right.
He's over here.
I'm taking shit off. My bad.
See, look at him. See. Unc's really good.
We in that thing. I got it.
Okay, he got it.
I got
I think
it.
he got it. I hope he got it.
Okay,
Did
I'll
everybody
look
start
on the other
blowing the phone?
screen.
You look pretty good. What's up, Jay Scott? What's up, my
shit?
What's up, my champ?
We in there.
What's up, my champ? My champ is here.
Nah, the
You
shit
know what
is
I'm saying? Hope y'all have a great night, man. We always have a great night because of people like you. That's why we have a great night. So it's under the 3-star name and is enjoyed all over the world. Martel VS single distillery. So we do know this as far as a single malt. That is what is distilled in for 12 years, the minimum age that they usually do. This has been going around for the last 150 years. So
The reason I really like this shit, I mean, it's smooth, but everybody is hung up on Hennessy.
it's a good
And
alternative.
I like Hennessy. I mean, I ain't gonna lie and say I like Hennessy. I don't like Hennessy. But the way I look at it, the longer you do something, the better you get at it.
Bruh.
That's true statement.
So-
What's up, Siska?
That's why
Siska
I like.
Q?
That's why I
Q, how are
like this
you?
because they was making Martell 50 years before Hennessy existed.
There you go. So it's the OG.
So this is
This
really
is the
Hennessy's OG. Like
This is the
Martell,
OG. This is what Hennessy should have tasted like.
yeah,
but
they
it
took a little bit longer to figure it out.
Right. If they just being patient. Set
Hi,
up
Miss
down.
Carmichael.
Hi, baby. Oh, right. She looking good in them
She
dresses.
represents the thick girls all
Yes.
around the world. That's what I'm
Yes.
talking about.
Well, anyway, sorry.
Meat on your bones.
Speaking of, sorry, I saw it's exceptionally rich and fruity, which she is. This beautiful.
You can't describe her as cognac.
Man, she is the ultimate cognac.
That's
Sir.
like a Miss Merlot right there.
Rich, clear, gold in color, and has intense aromas of plum, apricot, and candied lemon. The intense fruit aromas and remarkable sense of smoothness on the palate. This nigga here.
I'm trying to show my other people.
Okay, show it.
So we don't show Facebook what he talking about.
Back there.
All this bright ass light. There we go.
There we go. Martel.
Shade.
They also called it the cordon bleu. So
They have a cordon bleu.
the cordon bleu is a little bit
That-
more.
A lot of bit more expensive. The cordon bleu.
That's for them.
That's for them good nights.
You better have a good night.
Nigga, cordon bleu is $79 a pint. That's one of my favorites. But when I drink cordon bleu, honestly, I hate to say it, I drink it by myself. Like, I love the homies. I'll get y'all some.
I'll get y'all some.
I'm gonna get y'all some VS. We can even take shots.
Right.
But this cordon bleu though,
That's for the.
that's for me.
Long term.
Dude. That's
Yeah.
$79 for a pint. I think the fifth is like $160.
It's so good though.
But I mean, with cordon bleu, you can literally get it cold and just
Yeah.
drink it.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need no
You don't need
chaser,
no chaser or nothing.
and you don't slam it. You have to sip it.
You get a rock. And I mean literal rock. There's granite, ice cubes that you freeze and you put it in along with your.
I like the mercury ones, the steel ones,
Those are good
the chillers.
because they last longer. I feel.
Yeah.
The other one, I have like.
I see. I didn't really know about that till I got older and was around the old schools. Like,
Yeah,
they put me on game.
Put stuff.
Like when you get expensive liquor,
Yeah,
you don't put ice in that shit.
You put it on the rocks.
You put it on the rocks because that shit will melt and water down your drink.
Right. You need something that's gonna
Stay cold, but it's not gonna.
But not gonna kill
It's
it.
not gonna dilute it.
Yeah. Don't dilute my liquor. Please don't. Brayton says, what's the one that you can't get in the States of Hennessy?
Are you talking about that pure white?
Yeah.
Hennessy?
The one that we always end up having to get Montana. Montana's ass. Now, see, I think it was more fucked up. I lost my job right before I was supposed to give my baby her stuff. So, I'm going to spoil it a little bit. So, I got her. She loves George Strait.
What?
She loves George Strait.
Okay, well, I can understand. We in this area.
Yeah, we're in this area of the country, but if you know Montana like we know Montana,
country is
as country is. Good songs are good songs. But she really likes George Strait. So I had got her a gold record autographed by George Strait. So unfortunately, it happened during the time that I'm about to get axed. And dude, I had the money. I made sure it was crunk on that damn day to make sure Montana was gonna get her Christmas present. So it kind of fucked up, and I had white Hennessy, which is not cheap.
No, it ain't cheap.
That shit is not cheap.
If you can find it.
If you can find it, and if you can get it as quickly here as possible. I've been doing the thing on the research on my clothing and everything like that, so I have a little bit of hookups on Alibaba and stuff. So I was like, man, I can get a whole case of this shit at this price and it's legal and I'm good. But it didn't happen. So it's like, dude, that was like the Grinch. Kind of fucked me up. Messed me up. But we're gonna talk about the Bar City bar fight. That's what Bar City. We did. Bar City bar fight.
Look at it, got him, y'all. He said the Bar City Bar.
The Bomb City bar fights are this Friday at Neighbors. It's right up here, Upper Ross. Y'all can find it. Y'all already know who it is. What's up, Leslie? Thank y'all. The boy, Daniel King, he's gonna be doing the thing with all the Bomb City boys. Violet V will be in the house. I'm pretty sure. Hobo Man will be in the house. That's hopefully Gory will be in the house. The House of Wolves is being represented. House of Wolves. Man, we got like a whole structure, dude. This is like old school professional wrestling of Amarillo, like backyard wrestling. That's how far we go back. So I mean, like, Hobo Man was living next door. So that tells you anything. One guy super kicked into a chair.
What?
Yeah, bro.
You said somebody got kicked into a chair.
Sad him. Got hit in the chin. Sweet chin music. He landed perfectly in my chair, bro. Like, he was okay. I was worried because I thought I knocked him out, and I was really hoping I didn't. I was like, no, we can't do that. Well, okay, we'll get to this here in a minute. We're going to talk about, hey, make sure that you still help out for Christopher's fight against Cancer with the Benefit was a great success. Hey, shout out to Sapo, Eli, Amanda. I'm not saying names backwards. I'm saying your name forward. I'm a man. I'm sorry. But I'll try to say it right on stage. I don't like doing that. I like to be professional. But they still need donations. Adama.
What's hard about that?
Just because I know her as Amanda. That's just me. Yeah, it's just how my head works. I'm sorry. That's
you call that girl Adama if she want to be called Adama?
I will call her anything she wants me to call her.
How you doing, Miss Selena?
What's up, Selena? How you doing? Happy birthday.
It's your birthday?
I think it is her birthday. If it's the right
How do you turn this damn camera around? There we go.
There we go. What's up? Happy birthday. I get weird sometimes. We on live.
Y'all tap in. We're going to be on YouTube.
We already on YouTube.
We on YouTube, y'all.
We are on YouTube. Go to Bomb City Radio. You can find us. There we go. We got every episode on there.
Yeah, we got a good like 30, 30 episodes.
We getting there. Okay, so basically what you got to do is give donations. Cash App Eli.
She said this is not
80666.
We sorry, baby. It's wrong slam.
Raw slam.
Your booty's still juicy, though.
Yeah, because y'all both got juicy. So Eli is at 806-690-0174. All donations are going to Christopher and his family. Make sure and description donations. Get it right. Rewind this and then Snapchat it. Then shit. Y'all know what to do. I don't know why y'all playing. Y'all can still nominate us because I don't know if we won or if we haven't won.
We've been nominated, I think. We're voted. I don't know.
Man, it's been like 3 months.
I'm sorry. I'll be at work.
I'll be at work. I'll be at therapy and work.
Nominate us if we're still up for it.
If we're still up for it.
If we haven't, keep watching until we are.
If not, we promoted the hell for y'all. So don't even worry about it. We're going to talk about the big major subjects of the week because everybody knows what week it was. We're going to talk about that too.
Okay.
July 4th, the festivities, barbecue, and freedom.
Oh, shit.
Is freedom really a real thing?
Is freedom a good thing?
Well, I mean, come on, man. There's still racial turbulence. There's still just stupidness. But do you feel freer than you've probably ever been? I mean, it'd be really more of a question for old schoolers. Like, do you feel like the things that you used to fight for? Because it was something I was listening to today, okay? So I was listening to DMC. Shout out to Run DMC. Thank you for blessing my page. And DMC blesses my page. And, he's an old school rapper. And he was saying the reason that music isn't going any further for hip-hop is because all this sounds the same. Everybody wants to talk about the same shit. Everybody dresses about the same. Now it's more of a woman's revolution. So, which I'm totally cool.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the ladies.
Yeah.
But do you really think all these female rappers that's popping up now are actually writing their own music?
No. I know some of them are men. I know some of them are men because you hear certain shit.
You hear the shit that's all, you know a nigga wrote that.
Nigga wrote that.
But they have the voice and the presence to bring it.
But then there's also that. It's like we don't have really as much. Like, it was a great look. Y'all had the Hamlet block party for July 4th. But there was still problems.
I missed it.
Man.
I live in Hamlet. I missed it. Why y'all niggas didn't tell me?
That's what I'm saying. People don't tell us no more. Like it used to be like you tell everybody.
Man, I'm fat. Don't
about
go,
my party.
They probably know. I don't go outside when it's hot.
I'm not going outside when it's hot.
I can't y'all when the sun go down, but I'm not going outside.
It's fun, but at the same time, then you just like, I'm hot, then I got a headache. Y'all taking too long to cook
I'm getting old. I take blood pressure medicine. I can't be out in the sun.
I can't be out in the sun like that all day.
I will come when the sun go down.
Yeah. And then I'm going to try and drink a beer. And if I'm sitting out here trying to drink a beer, then my black ass is going to be fucked up. Yeah, no, I don't. Not happening. Can't do that. But I believe in like the festivities and the barbecue and stuff like that.
I believe in the celebration. I don't necessarily understand. Like,
I'm sorry, my thing was making
I don't want to say it wrong.
Weird thing.
I don't want to offend nobody when I say it.
No, just say it. It's the gentleman's club. We're supposed to be able to talk about the hard issues.
Since when did we start celebrating asking for shit? Shouldn't we I mean, that's why I don't really understand the bullshit.
Yeah, we exactly.
I mean,
actually, we're
going to be independent.
We're going to be independent, which was treason, first of all.
I mean,
Civil War was treason too, because then you got, you split the Army and Marines against each other, and basically that's what started the branches of that. Mm-hmm. So it's really treason because then you had Paul Revere and everybody else talking about, the British are coming, you got somebody on the inside, so you showed this espionage. So there has never really been anything kind of freedomish about it. It's been like, there's been some gangster shit. Like, they was taking shit, sitting on ships, throwing tea. What was No, man, I understood the terror attacks and everything like that. So, yeah, I do get that. But then, wasn't that about the same time that we was celebrating Juneteenth? So
No. We didn't celebrate Juneteenth for another 100 years.
there you go.
But what I don't understand, like I said, I understand we declared our independence and became united as a nation on July 4th.
No, I get that.
But
I'm not denying, like, okay.
the war wasn't over for another 7
There we
years.
go. And then there's
And then that shit is September the 3rd.
And then
So why don't we celebrate winning the war on September 3rd instead of the day we said, hey, can we be independent?
Because then it's like half-ass, not so hot, and we can burn up shit.
Like,
That's
September,
not the time that you burn up shit anyway.
You can barbecue and shit in September.
Yeah.
You still can be outside.
There we go.
It's not as hot. The kids are back in school, sitting their ass back in school. You ain't got to worry about them all summer.
Man, that means I got to see you on there.
You done recouped a little bit.
Yeah. Because you just spent like $900.
You just did back to school in August, so I guess they said we're going to get this in first.
Well, but you got Labor Day, and it's basically just 4th of July for
working people.
Yeah, for working people.
But I'm just saying, if we asked for independence, we declared our independence July 4th.
Mm-hmm.
I respect that. But it wasn't ours to celebrate. We didn't win the war yet.
We weren't even close.
The war just started.
Right, we wasn't even close. We had things in motion, and we had advantages, and you had enough people that was willing to go and do it.
I guess I'm just a realist. Because
no, that's
why would you celebrate some shit and when you
that's
haven't
not
won
really
it
what
yet?
happened, right? Like,
What if we would have had the Declaration of Independence and lost? Then what?
So
it's always gonna be free, y'all. But they said sit your ass down. So now we
can put this up, and we can come back to it. We're gonna put a pin in it. Okay, we're gonna put a pin in it, and then they're gonna be in control for 100 years.
Don't come get me, Uncle Joe.
Right, exactly. Like
I'm still patriotic, proud to be an American, all that good stuff. Yeah.
Man, that's what I want to get to too. Just because you hear an ethnic group talking about their ethnic group and what they need to do as an ethnic group, don't automatically think that they're being racist or racist against the country. Because we're not being racist against the country. We're just telling it how it is. And for us to not really know the truth about stuff, but we find out the truth about stuff, it's kind of hard to be the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Especially when you had slaves, when you said we were going to be free.
There you go.
The land of the free, but we going to own you niggas.
First part. First part of it. Home of the free.
To an extent.
To an extent. In the little quote things. But that's where, I guess that's where we both get conflicted. Like shit, I just don't see myself.
We're the land of the free.
We stole shit from Indians.
We stole shit from everybody.
They stole shit from everybody. Yeah, you're right. England tried it first. Then they tried that pimp shit with the Africans. Then that's how we got slavery. Then they went down to the West Indies and did all that extra shit. You start murdering people when you start talking about God. That's crazy. Because they had their own pictures and what they believed in and what they were doing.
The easiest way to oppress the people is take over their beliefs.
That is true. Quickest way to do it is break somebody's soul. Break somebody's soul, you can do whatever you want with them. They're gonna be right there. You feed me this week? Just sub master. No sub master. Right. Ain't far behind. So, but we can't play with God. We ain't playing with God. All right.
That over there.
I'm just saying, don't play with God. They're gonna get your ass for that shit. I'm just saying. Chance versus Kiki.
Okay, now I don't know what this is. What happened?
Okay. Chance the Rapper was out at an event, enjoying life. Somebody ricochet rabbit that booty on his duty. You know what I'm saying?
What?
He had a big booty woman in his lap. So he's married. He's always been kind of the more Christian black male example for marriage. Because he's been married. He's married his girl and they have children and everything like that. But you see him up here kind of like in a freak event. Getting grounded on. I mean, but it's still kind of a dance event, is it not?
So Chance is in trouble for what now?
They're saying he was disrespectful to his wife. But
what did he do?
Wait, but here, okay. Then there's the other side of it. Kiki She looks beautiful. Kiki Wright. The actress.
Somebody tell me about this. Y'all know about this?
The actress, she's beautiful. She just had a baby, and the girl was looking stunning in a slamming ass dress, going to Usher because he is now a residency out in Las Vegas. So he has a show every night, and he always does this banging show. So she came out there, was dancing on stage with Usher, but they were saying, "Oh, she getting her glow on, girl. Go live your best life, girl." But her boyfriend thought it was disrespectful because she got all that ass. So, girl in a dress, she looking fierce. Shit, I'd be dancing with it too. Duh. So that's what we here for,
was
right?
She a dancer, or was she just somebody in the crowd that got up and went?
No, she is a superstar. She is a movie star. Look her up.
Who?
Kiki Wyatt.
Kiki Wyatt?
Not Kiki Wyatt. Kiki Wright.
Fuck is Kiki Wright? What she was in?
Oh.
Somebody tell me what was Kiki Wright in. Hurry.
The best way that I know you've probably seen it is the one with Ice Cube, Long Shots.
What did you play?
She was the girl.
That's Kiki Palmer.
Her.
You said Kiki Wright.
I don't care.
Oh, she was
looking good.
She was shaking that ass.
Oh, she was looking good, brother.
Kiki Wright. What? Kiki Palmer. She young.
Kiki Palmer. My bad.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But still, is that really being disrespectful
to who?
To her boyfriend. And that's what makes it worse. Bro, you a boyfriend. To a whole wife. Okay, Chance the Rapper has a wife. Yes, I do understand where she can feel disrespected, but at the same time, if she knows him, she also knows what's involved with them.
See, I think, honestly, this is my opinion. Now, this is Aunt's opinion. I feel like they both in the right. Because
you just living your life, man.
They're living their best life. Now, as far as Kiki Palmer,
yeah, she is.
She's not married to him.
She's not.
That's not your husband. And then she's dancing with who?
Usher.
A superstar.
Usher.
Another superstar.
Usher.
So they know each other.
I think you were worried that you're gonna take my spot, bro.
I mean, that might be it, but she's dancing with another superstar.
So Kiki
let her boyfriend sit down. Be the boyfriend. She's a superstar. You are not. Yeah. So let her do her thing. Now, as far as Chance,
man,
Chance took that. Now Chance is married.
Yeah, but I'm sure.
But at the same time, this woman has to know this man is a superstar.
Yeah,
rap star. Yeah, I mean, he might be Christian or not Christian. Wherever he's at, it looked like a pool party.
Yes.
So for him to just completely diss a fan, this girl was a fan
beyond him.
So that's like, not only is that gonna make him look bad. Oh, what is he? Push the fan away. All she was trying to do is dance.
You know what? Honestly, I've never heard Chance the Rapper ever turn away any of his fans.
Exactly.
Anybody.
So for him to just completely dismiss this girl, that he was dancing. Now, if he took her back to the room and got down with her, that's different.
Yeah. But
he's dancing on stage in front of thousands of people.
I'm sorry.
He's an entertainer. Let him do his job.
Kiki Palmer, I apologize. I compute, man, because that woman is fine to me. Like Kiki Wright,
yeah, she look right. Kiki Palmer,
yeah, Kiki Palmer is right too. But
put the palm in his hand.
Put the palm in her hand because that ass was showing. It was pretty. It was nice, but it's not really about that. It was really just enjoying life, man. It's Usher. He's singing one of your favorite songs, and you just happen to be in the crowd. You happen to be friends with this man.
Exactly.
Same thing.
Kiki Palmer probably knows Usher personally.
Now, same thing with Chance. He might know that girl personally, and it's just like, dude, I just want to show you what I can do. Oh, Lord, the blow up was real. There you go.
Now, if Usher was being like super disrespectful with old girl, I can understand that.
Yeah, but
if they on stage dancing, bro, that's a performance. They're performers.
Right, but I'm
let them do their job.
But I'm trying to understand how it became disrespectful if you already know that your significant other does this. Not only just for publicity, sometimes, and sometimes it's.
I guess I have a one-sided view with that because of how I live.
Sure.
Like I've had multiple women that were my significant other that are entertainers.
Sure.
That's their job to dance.
Mm-hmm.
I can't get mad at her for doing her job.
That part.
If that's the point, if I'm that insecure, I don't need that woman.
I look at it like this. I'm promoting my homeboys. I'm supporting what he's doing. Like, oh, hell yeah, I'm going to dance with Usher. Hey, there's like 17 other bitches up here. You got Chance the Rapper. He's at a party. It's a beach party event.
It's daytime.
I got to turn up.
Ain't like they moonlight grooving on the beach.
Why am I going to come to somebody's party and be just quiet and not eventful and not trying to turn this into a party?
Because these are the people that pay their salary.
Because I've seen Chance the Rapper in front of thousands of people dive into a crowd and crowd surf. That's what they're expecting at this party.
That's probably something I would never do in my life.
I mean, that's a lot of trust.
That's a whole lot of trust.
That's a whole lot of trust.
Going in the pocket.
But then I think about it. Not only just that.
Thinking about somebody going bloop. And we got to
Not just that. Not just that. The bad part is we on the same wavelength, all that shit. Like, nigga, you ain't gonna poke me with my booty. What the fuck, nigga? You know, the kind of shit. But we're not thinking about the actual depth. You know, the actual depth of
the floor
of where you're going. Yeah. What if they don't catch your ass? You just dive off and then it's like
niggas move.
That's 15 feet, bro. And you jump like it was like your last everything. You ain't got no loyal motherfuckers, man. That's the
I'm too fat to try to because I know niggas gonna move out the way if I jump out there.
Kill Mike does it all the time, though.
Yeah, but that nigga got a lot more following than I do. I bet I don't.
Right. But we gonna work.
I'm gonna keep my black ass.
We gonna get you there. We gonna get you there. We gonna talk new music. Brought to you by this amazing shit, Martell BS. It really is. It's really good. Makes me feel good. We talk about shit.
Cheers to everybody.
Cheers to everybody. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being part of this. Because, like, dude, it's a good day. We're drinking some good stuff. Everybody's still here. We're gonna be here for a while. You know, don't count nobody out. If they don't want to fight for their own, they ain't gonna fight for their own. That's just stuff. But new music out there, SB Savage, new R&B album. Dude, I actually listened to this, and these are the tracks that I really count. So check out Not Right Now and Go Dumb. And this is a homie's son. This is what's up to Corey Black? Corey Black, black ass motherfucker. Corey Black Jones.
Did y'all play this shit?
Kind of.
It sounds like it went from old school to the slow jam.
I don't know.
Or neo soul.
It does a lot of weird stuff. Because a lot of times it'll play a whole playlist that was just playing.
Yeah.
Then go into a different playlist.
It's got so much shit on there. It's ridiculous.
Y'all gotta check it out. And then there's this. Wood Life returns at Level. Lubbock. July 15th. Lubbock, Texas. Here is.
I was just talking to somebody about that before I came over here.
At Level, it's gonna be $25 pre-sale, $40 at the door. Get at the boys of Wood Life.
If you can,
tap in. Let's talk. Let's get ready. We don't see what's good because they had the hottest album out. And this is like kind of some weird shit because like really it came out like a mixtape and it really wasn't trying to be a mixtape. It was just them doing what they do. They came out with videos. They actually just came out with a good product.
I was in one maybe.
I did. I can't remember which one it was.
Country Ride.
Okay.
I was in one of the first videos, Country Ride.
Because I wanted them for when Best Believe came out here. And they had a good buzz. I know
they brought Mo3 to the city.
Right. I know
Mo3 fuck with Amarillo because of Wood Life.
I know them young men because I shake their hand every time I saw them at the club. You know, I've known Treo for a very long time.
I went to school with these niggas.
He went to school with them, so
yeah.
I mean they're good. But you know, like
Wood Life, they are real cool cats, but they always been the same niggas. Like
same Negroes, you know,
they real niggas.
However they know you, that's how they gonna treat you. And I'm blessed to know them on a good level. So I love my boys and I'm proud of them. So y'all go and check that shit out live in Lubbock on the 15th. Can't miss it. Then this right here because we got a brand new sponsor. Brought to you by The Weeknd, sponsored by The Weeknd's. This right here, R&B and Afro beats. Food, drinks, games.
Yeah. We got what?
This one coming. R&B and Afro beats. Coming to the weekends, July 8th with Roro and Low P. 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. They got hookah, they got games, they're going to have food. Of course, they're going to have food this weekend, and then it's going to be open. So I hope they do have food. But they're going to have the hookah. They're going to, like, it's going to be a chill vibe. And if you ain't seen Roro, they've been practicing on Facebook. So I think it's going to be a cool little thing. It will be cool because it's cool. Brought to you by this shit right here. Martel.
Oh, you got the pro picture.
The pro picture. I had to do the pro picture.
You got the man a white picture.
Yeah. But we got the class. Woo! Almost through the first hour. Yeah. No. I'm not going to.
Keep on drinking.
I know.
Oh, I'm on cup 2. You cheat.
I'm not always cheating
Because
because
you don't never catch up.
I try to. But y'all make sure y'all going out
When
there.
I leave here on Thursday.
That's my job. Keeping all niggas energized. That's what I do.
I don't be energized. I be intoxicated.
You be intoxicated. Let's change it to an hour. But no, I can't call myself. Can I? Yes, I can. Brittany, what's good? Brittany Brody, how you doing? You got anybody you got to say happy?
Mr. Asia Russell and Brittany Denny.
You just said it so calmly.
Well, you know,
So I gotta catch up.
yeah.
So I gotta catch up.
I'm drinking.
The deacon is in the house. What's going on?
He drunk deacon. He told me I can't call him this no more.
I call him the deacon. I'm calling him
My nigga DD.
the DD. You know who you are.
Well, now I'm gonna call you FD if you ain't gonna be DD.
I will call him LD. That, no, not that.
Oh shit.
Not that. See, I'm nasty.
I ain't even say that.
You was thinking the show. No, lawn
Lil
deacon.
D, what we gonna
The
do?
lawn deacon.
Oh,
He be doing lawns for people.
oh, the
That's
lawn
right.
deacon.
Yeah, because y'all
I'll
do
call that
lawns.
nigga the FD, the fornicating deacon.
Oh,
He
Lord.
out freaking more than I do.
I know. You see him every other weekend. He be in his zone though. I ain't even.
You know something funny about Rob Dog?
Yeah.
He only date black women on Juneteenth and Black
So you still on that? I can't get pork diet. I'm sorry. I like white women.
He told me the funniest shit ever though. He told me he had a date with a black girl.
Wow.
And I looked at the calendar on my phone. Nigga, it was Juneteenth. I said, nigga, you for real about your black guy. That nigga dates black women in February and Juneteenth.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Oh, God.
On Juneteenth.
On Juneteenth.
That's what he found out. That shit's funny.
Oh, God.
Hey, true story, man. Hey, for real, right hand to the man. That nigga really told me I got a date with a black girl.
At least you own that, though.
It was
The
Juneteenth.
deacon owned that, though. So he's like, wow.
Rob Dog like that.
Rob
We
Dog.
fighting up there.
I'm so proud of you, Rob Dog. You make me sick. You sick. You sick. Yeah, we sick. We're sick about it.
Boy, you sick.
We're sick.
Nigga,
We're
what?
sick.
That nigga told me I had a date with a black woman. Nigga, it's Juneteenth.
Juneteenth and
He
Kwanzaa.
died laughing.
Juneteenth and Kwanzaa. There
We'll see
you
if
go.
we get one in December for Kwanzaa.
Gotta get you one for Kwanzaa, bro. Gotta make sure all the holidays. Juneteenth, Black History
Oh,
Month.
that shit hurt me. That hurt my stomach.
I know,
That
right?
nigga right there.
Man, I ain't laughed like that in a heart. Oh, I ain't been able to feel it in almost half a year, so that felt good, though.
I ain't even laughed in hard in a year and a half.
Yeah, it's hard, man. Especially because I sneeze sometimes and it hurts my shoulder. So laughing is just as bad. I'll be sitting over here cracking up.
You ever cough, sneeze so hard your back pop?
Yes.
That shit fuck.
Right now, my back needs to pop because I laugh so fucking hard. All right, we're going to move on to our next subject today.
What we got?
Texas becomes the 22nd state to add the Crown Act. If you don't know what the Crown Act is, the Crown Act is the allowance of African Americans and people of ethnicity to wear their natural hair. Like, if you want to wear an afro, you can wear an afro. If you want to wear braids, you can wear braids. If you want to wear dreads, you can wear your dreads. And I don't have to cut my shit. There's a problem, though, there. Why is Texas always the last to usually vote in any of these laws that are ethnically or ethnic in stature?
Because it's not economic.
Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. You can definitely work.
I don't give a fuck what your hair look like. If you ain't making money, you ain't making money.
And the deacon has defended himself. He says, for the record,
That was
that was not planned.
but it still happened.
But it still happens. So we applaud you, sir. So, but if it happened that way, it happened that way, man. Just be that way. I feel about it like this, man. I just want you to be able to be yourself.
Can you be a productive human being? I don't care how your hair done.
True.
Can you do what you need to do?
Can you do the job?
Right. Period.
Okay. Give me some ice, Markel. Yeah, a little bit of ice. I'm getting back, bro. I'm trying to get back to the level because I'm, you see, I can hold my neck up. I can actually sit up. What's going on, Jay? How you doing? Well, I can sit my neck up. I feel good. I can actually laugh and not be like, ow, I hurt myself and sound like a robot. So it's a good day in the neighborhood. And he said, cuz we have a fucked up cracker together.
Damn. Well, I don't know that part, but I don't agree with I don't agree with a lot of shit the nigga do, but
I can't really just go that far. He ain't got it like that. He got more Mexicans in office than he did anybody else. Just being honest.
I really can't say shit I didn't write, so
I didn't need it. Because really,
it was like pick the lesser of two evils.
There you go. It's like this motherfucker ain't shit and this motherfucker ain't shit. So why the fuck am I gonna vote? Nope. I'll be good. I'll be cool. But I think we need to get more into our community, into people wanting to vote for our local. Like put people in office that you really feel can do the job, or really has your best interests as a community in mind. Every law starts with the state. They give more power to the state than they do to the actual government, because y'all all got to come together like fucking Voltron in order for anything to get past the government. So if Florida says yes, Mississippi says yes, Louisiana says no, you say yes because you're within the odd states of whatever is being passed right now.
See, the thing about Texas, to me, Texas is like the old man that owns his own property.
You don't want to give up that property.
When I say that because Texas is the only state that was once its own country.
Yes. We have been able to annex as a separate country since 1987.
Exactly. And then not only that, we have the resources.
Just because we
have our own power grid.
You know what the bad part about it was? Houston and Dallas Metroplex alone had enough people to warrant a different country, including
the city of Houston itself is bigger than Louisiana.
That's 3 billion people, bro. 8 billion when you put all the rest of them in there, because most of them came from Louisiana, so now it's at 8 billion.
8 what?
Billion.
Where?
In Houston.
There's not 8 billion people.
Bro.
It might be 8 million people.
Bro, I do not believe there's 8 million people in Houston.
Oh, easy.
In the Houston Metroplex area, I would say, there's easily 1 million.
No, I
easily
said 8 million.
Easily, yeah.
I would say 8 to 10.
I would say there'll be 8 million. Because really, it's just separated into.
It's only 8 billion people on Earth.
There is more than 8 billion people. There's 21 billion people on
Who told you that shit?
The computer. Google that shit.
Somebody Google that shit.
Hold on.
How many people on Earth? Bro, it is not 21 billion people.
I bet you it's 21 billion people.
Look that shit up.
Hold on. How?
Because there is no. What?
I'm an uncle.
It's only 350 million people in America.
Nigga, what? There is no
1 billion people in America.
Hold on. Let me see this. So everybody can see this. I'm an uncle.
It is not 1 billion people in America.
How many?
Hold on, let me get my glasses for this shit.
In the world, Craig.
The Houston population in 2023 is 2.31 million.
We're talking about in the world.
In the world. It's
Now
not
we're on the
20
world.
Okay. I guarantee it's not
Okay.
21
We
billion
are at
people.
7.8 billion people.
Almost 8 billion.
Almost 8 billion. Okay, but this
Boom.
is from 2020. This is 2023.
Nigga, we ain't quadrupled the number of people on Earth in 2 years.
Listen to this, though.
Hmm?
In January of 2023, 4.3 births and 2.0 deaths percentage, okay, are expected worldwide every second. So you can't tell me there's not more than that.
We're gonna Google this shit right now.
Let me see. Domestic product
What is
per
the population
capita,
of Earth?
7.8888 billion. Yeah, but I'm just like, I'm looking at the numbers, bro.
There's not 21 billion people.
This is from 2020. There's 3 years of difference in it.
That's now 7.8 billion.
Yeah, but there's still that percentage of error, man. There's always
That is a huge fucking percentage of error. That's a 300%.
You're right. I am not disagreeing with you. But either way, that's a lot of people. There's a lot of Texas.
Yo, Texas is the third most populous state.
We have more per capita that's what I'm saying. If we actually, let's revive some of these ghost towns like some of these white people.
It's not economically feasible.
Why not? Because most of these actually have a highway. You can be there.
I mean,
You're creating a town.
you can create a town, but what's the infrastructure?
You make the infrastructure. You're putting in your own product.
Like if you notice, most major cities
Only thing you
are
really need is
geographically placed for a reason.
you need them. Some of them are, but some of them aren't. Some of them are gone. But there's
I'm
something
talking about
to do.
major cities that are like growing cities.
So why can't you be a growing city?
Because it takes the infrastructure to do it.
So get some motherfuckers with some infrastructure.
Some
You talking about
things are like
capital.
natural resources.
Find some natural resources.
Would you rather stay in Corpus Christi or in Claude?
It doesn't matter.
Yes.
Then why?
Because if you don't want to live there, why don't people go there?
But why are you a hustler if you can't make it work?
It's a hustle is a hustle. Living is a
You
difference.
can still make it work. Look at Amarillo's dusty ass.
Amarillo is placed on the busiest highway in America.
Exactamundo. And there are spots in between those busy points that most people drive. So I would take Claude because there are more
But if
motherfuckers
you
that
notice-
drive through Claude than drive through there.
They already did that.
What's that?
That's why if you notice, everything on I-40 is 4 hours apart.
There you go. Same thing.
You usually get 4 hours
Yeah.
worth of driving in a tank of
strategically
gas.
placed
So you,
off of at least one tank of gas or 2 tanks of gas.
right, because think about it, it's 4 hours to Albuquerque,
Right.
going west.
Because you
It's 4
gotta
hours to
stop at
Oklahoma
least
City,
once.
going east.
You gotta stop at least once when you take gas to Dallas.
You're gonna
It's
stop
either
in the
gonna be
middle
Wichita
somewhere.
Falls, or it's gonna be in Vernon. So that's your.
I
You
usually
know,
get gas in Wichita Falls.
I usually do it in Vernon because they have a subway there.
I don't eat on the road.
I have to.
I can't.
I have a natural curiosity for food. I don't know why.
Like, I have a
I'm
very
a food.
fast metabolism.
I'm a food motherfucker. I like food.
So I know if I eat, I'm gonna be shitting something.
And he can't shit everywhere.
I'm not going to, especially not on the road. Nope. I don't know
Baba
if the bathroom
Booey.
clean. Nope.
No Baba Booey. No Baba Booey.
None of that shit.
None of that. There'll be none of that. Because if you get on the road, you know what I'm talking about. No Baba Booey. That means like I'm not gonna go take a dump in there. Why? Have you walked in there? Like,
Right.
no, I won't even hover in that shit. Nothing. No.
And see, at this point, I go straight to truck stop.
There you go.
I don't even go to gas station.
I have to see. I'd be able to see.
I don't go to a regular gas. If I'm on the road, I'm not going to a regular gas station.
No, I will stop at a truck stop.
Because most of the time, they're 24/7. There's somebody there cleaning all the time.
And they usually have a shower, so they gotta keep that shit clean. We gotta talk about our sponsors, man. Don't forget, give to the Gentlemen's Club. We have usually really good drinks, like the drink of the week. Cookies, t-shirts, hoodies. If you go to propervillain.com. Cookies.
Who cooking?
I don't know. I mean,
You said cookies.
you was cooking. I'm kind of mad at you. I want to go. but I know I could have came.
I was like, why didn't you?
I had the other thing. Somebody invited me out, so I went out.
You went out on the 4th of July?
Yes, sir.
Where?
Everywhere.
Fuck was there to go on the 4th of July? That's always been an at-home family day. I don't go nowhere on that.
I don't know. The kids are grown, so it's a little different. You know, they're doing their own thing. They don't come kick it with me. Otherwise, I'd cook out. If I had the food for it, yeah. Most of the time, I ain't got the food. That's the bad part. Sponsored by Leftwoods. It's coming back, but it's called Atomic Yellow. I don't know if I did that on purpose or not.
We're hitting shit.
The Medicine Wheel Massage and Wellness Center, located in the tower. 1800-806-676-7075. Hi, Susan. And then sponsored by Visual Fusion Media. My little brother. We're not going to get on that one again. Don't look at me like that. Because I did right vision. Fusion Media, which I may have fucked up, which I do think it is.
You may have fucked up.
I don't know.
Visual Fusion Media.
Carlos Moore. That's my brother. He takes pictures. He makes sure
Carlos,
good.
get on his ass.
I'm still waiting to hear to see if he's actually going to say anything today. He ain't said nothing.
He might be busy.
Sponsored by Lit, the arcade bar on the corner of some of the Pope, retro games, pool, and the best strap beer in town.
I call his girl Ivanka.
Ivanka! That's nice! That's my homie.
I'm going to tell
you. Sponsored by 27th Discount Liquor here in Amarillo.
Hey, she gave me a whole ribeye, bro.
Man, I wish I had a show up.
I felt like such an alcoholic when I went to the liquor store. She gave me a plate. like I'm one of the kids or something. Like, I really wouldn't have to get a bottle. And they were talking about, yeah, the steak she made was good. I'm like, oh, yeah. I said, I wish I could have had some. She said, you want some? I give you. And then she brought me a big one. She gave me a steak and a bag.
Yes.
But it was it wasn't no piece she cut. It was a whole steak. I said, and I didn't know Korean people barbecue good.
Yes, they
I'm sorry, I don't know if she's Korean or whatever your ethnicity, you can cook your ass off. Ooh, I know she can.
Laos.
Yep, I know she can. I dated a Laotian girl when I was
bok choy.
That y'all spicy shit is from hell, okay?
But you put some bok choy and some oxtail
I thought Mexican food was spicy.
Yes.
The Laotian food will make you cry.
They really will. 27th Street discount.
And the girl I was dating was just eating that shit. I'm like, how? Bitch, you're from hell.
Speaking of really good food, man. Good weekend soul food. Yep. 3701 West Amarillo Boulevard. Friday and Saturday, 7 to 12. Sundays, 1 to 4. Man, they got this hotness going on this weekend with Roro and Low P. It's called R&B meets that Africa beat. So, like, man, if you just really energized and you love good R&B, go check this shit out. It's great DJing at its best. You want to do some pickup or you want to create your own event? 806-678-93.
What's up, Lil Lang Lang?
Lang Lang.
Lang Lang fine.
Lang Lang.
Lang Lang fine. You don't know Lang Lang. Lang Lang is a friend of mine.
If I know Lang Lang, I bet you I know her.
She's from Florida.
I might know. I know, I'm sick.
Bro, you're just not talking about my Laotian.
Uh-huh.
You Laotian nigga this whole time I thought you was tired.
Look it up. This guy. I know Laotian enough to get me beat up, so I'm not going to speak to Laotian. Cash App, the Gentleman's Club, 365, man. Give to the church. Give to the building fund. Man, we're gonna give you positive.
I know you got good Gucci. I'm sorry. I forgot I'm on two different cameras. I'm reading this one and looking at this one. Nigga, this whole time I've been knowing her for years. Oh, you got a mix of fire. She said,
Jerry, what's going on? Yes,
she said, Laotian Empire.
Now, and then there's
mercy.
There's this
It's
beautiful,
a snapping turtle.
this beautiful time. Now, Miss Esther
I know
is
she got
Samoan.
fire too.
She's Samoan, yes. And
Oh, my bad.
that's all me.
She said, I'm screaming.
It's great. I hope you're enjoying the show.
She got 2 levels of hell in her hand.
Yeah.
I had some air switching
Somebody will have to come save you. Otherwise, you're going to be
on
excommunicated.
time.
Excommunicated. There's going to be a lot of censored words and things.
Too late. I'm already said it.
Man. But
You know how long I go to Facebook? Can you go to Facebook jail for a lie?
I used to go all the time.
If I don't see y'all for 30 days, I'm on an automatic month suspension.
Now, okay. Now, this is the thing that bothered me. I never went to Facebook jail when I did StripperRadioLive live in the strip club.
How the fuck that work?
Bro, I don't know because it was like a quick flash of titty. So I don't really know.
I mean, I ain't showing no ditty, but I was
No, but I'm just saying, but we're
smoking my cigarettes.
smoking cigarettes, but that's actually legal in some states. And it's also medically induced because I am a medical.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm
You
trying to
both
read
still
some
at
shit,
it
bro.
in here. Yes. We
Why
still at it like,
my glasses wasn't on?
baby, we are not going to stop. We will always give the game. Speaking
She
of the
said she's
game,
gonna go eat some spring. Well, get your spring roll and come back.
get your
shit.
spring roll and come back. Bring me 2. Why haven't you brought me none?
I'm gonna come down there. She said, "Finna." I knew what the hell you was trying to
Finna.
say.
But that's when you know you're real.
She a real nigga.
You real one. You use FINNA.
For real though.
And that's how you spell it. And if you don't like what I have to say, fuck you.
She said, "Finna."
Game gap. We started talking about this last week.
The game gap.
Yeah. Because I've seen some winners, I've seen some losers this week. People winning the game, I'd say Smooth, the chosen one. I'm gonna say that. Smooth is exerting diversifying his portfolio. Like he learned in the first lesson that we all were together. Diversification is very important and key to the game because it shows that you can have adaptation and you can, work around whatever situation you're in, life or hustling, man. And it's not really, we're going to talk about that too. But in the game gap, do you feel because the old schoolers aren't trying to teach the new schoolers? Like, would you really consider us the old school trying to teach the new guard?
I mean, it's our responsibility to teach the next generation, but at the same time, they gotta want to learn.
I believe that to a point. Yeah.
You can't teach somebody that don't want to learn that.
Well, and it's not really just that, but I mean, I feel like we have an obligation to elevate. That's why I say it's edutainment, and we do goofy stuff. What's going on, Rocky? What's going on? OP Karen, hope y'all doing good tonight. Thank you for joining the show. We're talking about the game gap. So it's like, you see these young knuckleheads. They're not really gentlemen about the things that they do. They don't, they don't really respect people. They don't really show people the respect that they deserve. And then you do have the ones that are. They respect the game because they understand that I wouldn't be where I am in the game if it wasn't for OGs. Because they're the ones that either paved the way or started the way. May not have came out in their best interest or in their favor, but they did learn something from it. So that game gap is so big, and I don't know how to get in. Well, like my son, okay. My son is almost 24 years old.
Oh, shit.
He is a handsome, handsome young man. I am looking left and right after every little hoochie that's trying to suck up this boy. I'll give him some game, but I'm also kind of like, I don't want him to have to experience things that you don't need to experience. You know, like go do something with your life instead of worrying about this female. But I also feel like you gotta be loved. I mean, like if you're loved, man. How far are you gonna take it to the extreme? I know you have a hard time with that word. That's like a 4-letter word to him. It literally is. Like you might as well call him out his name. Because yeah. But I believe love is still a real thing. So love is a real thing, but you also have a love for the game, right? So having love for the game and teaching it the right way instead of dark side and cookies, you know what I mean? So I don't know how to really explain it. How do you give people better game at this day and age when you got people that are like best way I can say they're paying for it? Why are you coming out of your pocket to prove that you're somebody? Look at Baldhead Ho University. That shit's fucking as fuck. I love that shit. Shout out to my boy. He just had a birthday. What's up, man? More. Yeah, his birthday. Happy C-Day. Hope you're doing good. She said, you can teach things all you want, but if folks aren't willing to learn, what's the purpose? Very true. But there is purpose because sometimes you end up leaving people behind sometimes, and there's okay with that. You know, it happens. You grow out of people, right? Mm-hmm. So if you're growing out of the game, you need to teach it to somebody that can actually utilize it in a way that can benefit more people. Like the bishop, for instance. Mm-hmm. He has been teaching people for over 45 years. He has been in the game. He has played a tremendous role in it. And it's not really necessarily on the level of where people want to understand, I guess you could say. You can always pimp the system. He's pimped the system all the way to where he wanted to be. He didn't have to take it. He didn't have to gorilla it. He didn't have to do a lot of things. He just lived the way of the samurai.
What?
Oh, we're gonna talk about that.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Don't do it.
It's honorable. No, well, the way he did it honorable.
I mean, he played the game hard. It was supposed to be played.
Like,
but
that was the way of the samurai.
About that
but that's what I'm saying. But that's where people are like, because the samurai had such a loyalty to it. This is what the fuck we do. We gonna stick by it. You don't represent what the fuck we're doing, I will kill every last single one of you because I believe in what I'm doing. The power of belief is way stronger than any money, bullets, any of that shit. The power of influence is a motherfucker. I wish I knew how to play the game. He said the game. Yeah, you got your head in the wrong place. I'm still learning how to play it. Well, really, honestly, Braden, I teach y'all every week how to play it. And most people don't really wriggle. So I'm just saying, you know, man, you gotta think about shit. And most of the time, the youngsters aren't thinking about that shit and how it affects you. Bad Boys Move in Silence and Violence. That was Biggie Smalls. Upstairs, Christopher Wallace. Okay. In that verse, that's what I'm saying. There's going to be a point to where you're going to be in the game that you're going to have to make some noise. Because if you're not willing to make noise, they will run the fuck over you. Right or wrong. Okay. If you're not willing to learn how to survive, which previously I said by Mac Dre, that is when rivals become a problem. You're allowing them to be a distraction. You're allowing them to do that shit. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. Why are you worried about me, cuz? You need to worry about yourself because you're making money for your household and your family and your legacy while I'm over here minding mine. I give some game to some hungry, honest people, but I don't give my game to people like you. Because if I give you some game, you're gonna try and take over my game. I can't let you have it. Because then you destroy my legacy and my desire to build. These two young
You can't
gentlemen,
allow that.
huh?
But you couldn't allow that.
There are people that allow that. Like the snitches that be hanging out with the motherfuckers. You be a real motherfucker and have some snitches. Or have some niggas that
I'm the
apply
type
to
of
kill
person,
you.
I believe that if you're doing something, should nobody be able to fuck you up but you.
There you go. Because you're not at Zen. That's the fucked up part about Zen. Motherfuckers is too worried about
What is
other
Zen?
motherfucker. I guess we just gonna have to get into it.
We gonna get into it because now I'm drunk. I'm talking a little shit now.
This is what we're
let's get
talking
it.
about today. We're gonna talk about the
What we
Ultimate
at?
Gentleman's Guide
To what?
the 5 rings.
The who?
The 5 rings.
What is that?
The book
I hear
of
shit.
yeah,
The 5 rings.
the 5 rings. So it's a book written.
Who wear a thumb ring?
Five Rings, written by the legendary Japanese swordsman Miyamoto Musashi, is a classic treatise of strategy, tactics, and philosophy. So they have actually used this in a philosophy class of how to really, really find yourself in this book. So first of all, yeah, you gotta read this book.
I'm gonna let you. Go ahead.
If you're looking for the Ultimate Gentleman's Guide to the Book of 5 Rings, here are some key points to keep in mind. You know, I'm not just gonna give you part of the tools, and I'm glad he's on his. I'm glad he's on his own shit tonight.
I've never.
Because I got some long shit for him this week.
Well, come on with it.
Got some long shit for
We're
him.
gonna see you. Now y'all finna hear two uncles argue.
Okay, first
It's
off,
about to be the drunk uncle.
I bet you it's not. Watch. Study the 5 rings. Okay, the book is divided into 5 chapters or rings.
Just a little bit.
Okay, hold on.
Mhm.
It's actually a big book. It's like 300 pages. Earth, water, fire, wind, and void. Void. Each ring represents a different element and encompasses various aspects of life.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's first. So you gotta actually read the book.
Hold on, I want y'all to see this nigga.
Read the book. Earth is your chi. That's you.
Uh-huh.
Fire is it's the key. Key. K-I. So there's Fu and there's Shu and there's a couple of other, I know it sounds weird, but I'm gonna be real with you.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna do this. Embrace the way of the samurai. That's why I brought it up earlier. Musashi was renowned as a swordsman, like he was ultimate samurai dude, and he was black. He was the first black samurai. So he was renowned as a swordsman, and the Book of the 5 Rings reflected his samurai background. It is valuable in the insights of the samurai way of life, because the samurai way of life embraces the virtues of discipline, honor, loyalty, and self-mastery that are central to the code. So in the game, we have a code. T.I. even spoke about that code in one of his songs because people don't follow it anymore. You don't have any honor or loyalty to the things that you do anymore. We have a lot of honor and loyalty to each other because we've been through a lot of struggles together. I bless his pocket, he's blessed my pocket. It is what it is. So in that, we have learned that we can be loyal to each other, but also have honor for him. You talk shit about him, you might as well be talking shit about me. And if you talk shit about him, I'm going to get the right information and I'm going to go correct you about him. Not because I'm like an associate or any of that bullshit. I am my own entity, but that's my brother. That's my family. I'm not going to let you dishonor his name because you sitting up here, trying to prove something. We already have a whole structure that we work on a daily level. Don't let us be in the same room because then you really done fucked up. So it is a code. We have our code. We keep that code. We are samurai. We are Ronin because we have no master. But we master each other. We self-master. You're teaching yourself how to be better. If you feel like you want to lose 30 pounds because you want to lose 30 pounds, then lose 30 pounds because you want to lose 30 pounds. But don't do it because a sucker motherfucker is sitting over here telling you that you ain't pretty enough, you ain't handsome enough, you ain't this, you ain't that, you ain't never gonna be this.
That ain't self-mastery, that's self-esteem.
There you go!
Have some fucking self-esteem.
Have some self-esteem. Don't let people walk over you. That is self-mastery. That is control. That means you have control of your shit. And that goes with it. And having self-mastery, have some self-esteem, man. Quit letting people tell you can't. And you know you can. Because you done already proved that you could how many times? But everybody want to touch your nuts. Okay. Strive for perfection. Musashi emphasized the importance, I just like saying the word Musashi. Emphasize the importance of continuous self-improvement. Train diligently, both physically and mentally, to refine your skills and enhance your strategic thinking. Be focused. Stay focused. You want to start a business? Stay focused on starting that business. And work every day to physically and mentally make it appear. This took, I don't know, a month, really, honestly, to get it to where it was professional grade. It's still not professional grade, you know, like we lose people at certain levels, but I know that it may say 1 right here, but I know there's 100 and probably 15 people watching right now. It's kind of a stroll, you know, like, well, I'll come back to it in 30 seconds. Come back to it, it's a minute and a half. We have people laughing all night, but we focus for the perfection of this. We're going to be on Vice. And the way that I have focused my energy towards this, it's going to work. Because it's about structure. You have to actually have an outline. You got to have a plan. You got to have some kind of strategic attack to work in life. And then it says this part: develop a mindset of constant growth and improvement. Quit lollygagging. We do shit every week. He be working his ass off. I'll be working my ass off. I had a whole health scare this week. But I still made sure, look, I'm here. It's Thursday. Gentlemen's Club, we've done how many episodes? You know?
Shit, I don't know. Once a week for like
Well, you quit looking at booty.
Ain't nobody
I need you to tap into.
I'm doing some research.
What you doing research on?
What we talking about?
Masui?
The samurai?
Wasabi? Wasasa? Yeah. Mufasa? He was the master of this shit. I do believe. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't know if I'm wrong. But I really don't think it is. You know what? I really do it so that it forces you to actually look it up. You want to prove me wrong so badly, you got to look it up. And then you find out the right information.
I'm just
and you're just like, damn.
I like to know what I'm talking about.
No, don't. That's even better. That's even more the reason that I trick you into doing it, so that you know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But I always give you great information, do I not? And it actually is right. But you know, I have to enhance it for everyone. Understand the dual nature of techniques. Musashi believed that the techniques should not be bound to specific styles or forms. He didn't believe that as a samurai, you always had to bow before your opponent, or that you had to always start in the same pose, like you're protecting, like you're part of a group rather than a singular person. He was saying utilize what you already know strategically and move about your day. So instead, he advocated the flexible approach that adapts to the situation. So he would adapt in every situation and make it worthwhile to move around. You know what I mean? So it was like, okay, I'm not going to waste all this energy and kill this person because they don't have anything of value for me at the point in time. But what if they do have something of value that I need at this point in time? Like, dude, it's raining. I just had the last war. I ain't got no real clothes. This nigga got a whole full-on suit. I'm just take that. Oh, you must be going to... Yeah, I'm going here. I don't have to kill you, but he's going... Yeah, but he's... Exactly, that psychological thing. He's going to fear that. As soon as he sees his face, he's like, you took my whole clothes. You embarrassed me, man.
Why don't you leave that person there?
Because he ain't gonna say shit. I just took all your clothes, nigga. You and your drawers. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, that's a fucked up reason to rob somebody.
I'm sitting over here wet. It's raining. I ain't got no clothes on, bro. I'm coming out my drawers.
Wet naked or wet in a suit?
Wet in a suit.
Why?
Because then it's taking off suspicion off of whatever the fuck I just did.
Why is you naked in the first place?
Bro, you just been in a bad battle and shit. You ain't had time to go home and shit. You
got naked in the battle?
Because we're talking about the time of samurais, dude. They had
them niggas didn't get naked,
killing you, bro. They slicing you up. You ain't even got no clothes.
They got sliced up armor.
They didn't have barely. Most samurais.
Bullshit. Them niggas had full body armor.
That shit maybe body armor, but that shit don't last. If you got a sword that can cut through goddamn shit,
then your armor sucks.
Everybody's armor sucks. That's
no,
the thing.
Them niggas had elite.
Either way, no, you have elite fighters. There's a difference.
Then so why the fuck are you cut up, Mr. Elite? Should have worked a little harder on the battlefield.
Yeah, but I'm the one that's still here. Them motherfuckers called.
Then take that clothes. Take the dead nigga clothes. Why you gotta take the living nigga clothes?
Well, I'm just saying, you still do it either way.
Why?
You don't run it.
Just go home.
Shush.
I'm just
understand the dual nature of techniques.
These niggas wasn't killing for
physical and psychological aspect. This is what I'm saying. The dude is from town. You don't know shit about this motherfucking town. You don't know if you got your enemies in this motherfucking town.
If you're in war,
wait, bro. But you gotta understand. There's always a bigger, badder motherfucker, but if you that motherfucker, you going home. That's the difference. So you that big, bad motherfucker, I don't need to go home. I need to take care of my business.
And take care of your business and go home.
That's where honor comes in. But some people call it pride. I call it pride. Because the thing is,
taking somebody's clothes in the street.
Yeah, because I mean like that. Why the fuck am I not going home? I should just go home. Am I being lustful for killing motherfuckers?
No.
Or am I being lustful for the game? Or, stuff like that?
I hope you wouldn't lust after killing people. That's rage. That ain't fucking lust.
Learn to adapt and apply them creatively in different contexts. So that's what I'm saying. I mean, like, what if you're on the run? You got to do what you got to do.
You were supposed to be a samurai, not on the run.
You could be if you're a Ronin, you're on the run all the time.
What the hell is a Ronin?
It is a samurai without a master.
They never had masters.
No, they have masters. You got somebody that you got to report to as a samurai, but you have a code.
That wasn't a master. That was
but y'all have a code. But you have a code.
Yeah.
So you stick by the code, and then you go from it. Strategic. See, but now he's trying to overthink it. Look,
I'm not overthinking.
Cultivate a strategic mindset. The Book of Five Rings is fundamentally about strategy. Musashi's teachings can be applied to various areas of life, such as business, relationships, and personal. Aren't most relationships personal? I would
hope so.
I would assume. Develop a strategic mindset that involves planning, analysis. Fuck you. And the ability to see the big picture. Cultivate the ability to anticipate and respond to challenges effectively.
But that's just life.
There you go. But most people don't understand that. Like, really, honestly. People do suck. I will give you that. I worked at a hotel. I'm not going to tell you the name of my hotel, but I worked at a hotel. People suck. I don't mind being in the business because I like being in the business like that. I'm a person, I'm a personable person. Customer service is right up my alley because I'm a very friendly person. Only when motherfuckers test finesse. Now, I don't get how we got so lazy and so impoverished. Like all of a sudden it's such a negative thing that you actually have to deal with a problem during your day. You're not entitled, man. Just go with the day. Go with the flow of the day. Look, man, I know you're just doing your job, so I'm not going to put my bad shit that I'm having today on you. Just be a good person. Just be better. That's having a strategic mindset. I gotta think about that, man. It ain't all about me. When I go out in public and I talk to people and I say anything, especially if anybody asks about our brand here, I try to be as positive as always. Even if it's a negative situation at the time, I stay positive about it. Don't just go out there and just be an asshole to be an asshole. Like he said, why would that man take that good man's clothes when he's at war? Why is he even worried about the town? Because, hey, man, you got to survive that war in order to get through the day. Get through the day, I got to get here. But I don't know if my enemy's here, so I take these people's clothes. I'm sorry that I had to take your clothes, brother, but I need them more than you do. You got a whole sword, yeah, and that's the only motherfucker that's keeping me alive right now. You ain't. So we can make a choice, and you can help me out, or we can make a choice, and I have to leave you where you're at. So
they shouldn't give a fuck about the clothes if they're dead.
Right. So hopefully you got your clothes out of the war. So emphasize simplicity. Right. Be prepared. Be prepared. It might get dirty. Okay. And directness. Focus on the essentials and eliminate unnecessary distractions. Just let the shit go, man. Simple shit.
Basically, let's just say stay focused.
Yeah, stay focused. Balance the mental and physical aspects. Develop mental resilience, clarity, and focus alongside physical strength and technique. Train both aspects simultaneously. I don't know if half of y'all know what simultaneous means at the same time. To achieve a harmonious balance, you got to find balance. You got to find. Now, that's where Earth comes in. You got to find your chi first. You got to figure out who the fuck you are. When you can flow like water and you're just going with the flow. There's going to be this and this and this. That's the meditation and everything else. He's talking about how does this really affect me getting money? This is where we were talking about. Embrace the void. That's the final ring. It's the void. Not the ring as a TV and the movie, even though it's the same principle. But they made it into a horror movie, which was totally smart, but either way. Represents the ultimate state of mind. Embrace the void by letting go of attachments, preconceptions, and distractions. Achieve a mental sense of clarity. Just clear your mind. You can do whatever you want except for be a rich white man. Because that's where it always leads to. Because he really wants to be a rich white man. I want to be a rich white man too. I want at least $1 million. I know I'll be happy with less than that, but $1 million could really change my whole life. I'm sure $1 million could change his life. So let's say we both have $1 million. I choose not to buy a new car, buy a new house. I'm still renting. I'm doing this. But the other part is I've already diversified my money into businesses so that it builds more money.
Well, why would you still not buy a place?
Because I'm not really impressed by it's an attachment.
But it stops a bill.
It does stop a bill. I could buy a home, but I'd buy it at a cheaper rate, and then I'd rent it out.
I mean, that's why you buy multiple homes.
Yeah, but then why am I going to buy multiple homes
So
it's not going to enrich me, but why am I going to stay there if it's not enriching?
Because you don't have to pay rent anymore.
Okay, but is that a greedy way to look at it? Instead, I just find this little shack of a home.
Why would you do that to yourself?
No, because I'm still going to buy the homes.
You just said you're not going to buy a home.
Look.
I'm just saying, why would you do that to yourself?
I'm trying to do an experiment. The man won't listen.
I live on Earth. I'm not experimenting.
Everything's an experiment, bro.
Definitely not.
Definitely is. Because otherwise, explain to us. How the hell are we still alive?
Are we alive?
Especially with the blood pressures that we've had.
Because we caught it in time to take the medication to fix it.
Man, I've had over 200 highs in over a week, and still everything is working. Because
your body has built a tolerance to that over a while.
There you go. And then you take away the tolerance. So, if you take away the tolerance, you have to learn something new. You have to adapt. You have to do something different. And that's where his point is valid. Why would I not buy a house? I would never have rent. I don't have to worry about it.
Stop paying rent. That's an expense you cut.
Right.
Most people have money and lose it because they spend it. It's not what you make, it's what you do.
Or second thing. Those are the only two reasons that you should ever be broke. Somebody took money from you, or you invested in something. Those are the only two reasons you should ever be broke, because you're never really broke, because that means somebody took it from you. And the other one means that you're about to make money off of it because you invested that money in whatever you did to get that money. That is where it's important. So that's what I was trying to, I say it in a way to make his brain work, because then he's like, that don't make sense. I know, right? But there are people that really invest so much into it. It's like, no, I'm not going to establish myself in one place because I don't trust people. You know, there are people like that. I don't want to stay here. Why wouldn't you buy a home, man? You're in and out of here. No, man, I can't deal with this.
Yeah, I mean, of course, if you're moving around, but at some point you have to have a home base.
Yeah, but you're expending money, but you're only living at your basic needs. So
that's why you buy a property everywhere that you have to be.
I would say the same thing.
Airbnb that
I would say the same thing. And
but you still buy a property, so you're not out of pocket.
Because it's brilliant. It's smart. You're never in the same spot. You're always making money, so you're never
every spot you go to, you should have a place.
There you go.
But when you're not there, rent it out. If you own the property, you can control who in that motherfucker when you need to be there.
But people are looking for spiritual clarity. Sometimes love clarity. Now these are the things that people are actually looking for in life. They're looking for stability, spiritual clarity, and mental clarity. Top 3 things that people look for in life, according to Google 2023. If you're looking for those type of things, you can't do it while you have a constant distraction. Embrace what you're going through, which we call, what do we call it? We just talked about it earlier.
You said what?
Mindfulness. This taking over.
Mindfulness.
But mindfulness is in this moment, man. Be in this moment. Make your money in this moment. But be strategic about it, man. Don't just go in there and just,
shit.
Pushing. Don't be a crash dummy. Quit being a crash dummy. Don't go in there saying, yeah, I know I'm the shit and blah, blah, blah. Nigga, we know what you're capable of, but these motherfuckers don't know what you're capable of. They don't care about what you're capable of because they already got the money. You're asking for money. What are you going to do? You're going to go in this motherfucker and be brash, and then they don't want to fuck with you no more because then they're going to think that, oh, man, if we give him this cash, he ain't going to do what we say he's going to do. You sure? Yeah, man. I see this motherfucker going to pop bottles and models and all kinds of shit. He trying to ride models with bottles in.
Those are the ones you want to sucker in.
There you go. Because then it's like, oh, you owe us, that amount of money. If you got to bleep it out, that's a lot of money. That's a ridiculous amount of money. But if you can't trust that person, man, I don't need to round you. Because then you become a distraction. Because then I become attached to whatever I feel like you're going to take from me. So remember that shit. It's not always what you think it is that is being a distraction. It is really just you being toxic and making the distraction for yourself. So quit doing that shit to yourself. That's what it means by, it don't mean don't go buy a house, don't go buy a car, don't buy shit. It means get rid of the toxicity that's within yourself that you keep bringing on to other motherfuckers. And then they get to leeching off the other motherfuckers. It's a terrible cycle. Drop your cycle.
Oh shit.
Drop your cycle. Oh shit. Maybe not. Hold on. We got chords that work today.
Shit.
All right, we're getting fancy. Apply the lessons to everyday life, and the teachings of the book of the 5 rings apply its principles to everyday life, relationships, and endeavors. Seek harmony, balance, and self-mastery. If you can get control of yourself, what's the word again?
Mindfulness.
And the other word, self-esteem.
Hey Chantel.
Hey Chantel, hi
Miss
babe.
Jasmine, how are you?
Hi Jasmine, what's it? You might be the winner tonight. We don't know yet. Might be Macy, might be Chantel.
I think she was in the lead last time I looked at her.
Chantel just be fluffy and juicy and just.
I didn't say fluffy juicy.
Just beautiful. We're gonna make that a hashtag, fluffy juicy. Apply lessons in life, man. Just if you can take what you're learning from yourself and apply it, you're gonna be a better friend. You're gonna be a better husband. You're gonna be a better wife. You're gonna be a better person.
And she finna be in.
She is. Okay. So, baby, you gotta get one more. I need a 4. We need 4P. I need you to 4P. Because I got my money on Chantel all the time. I always got my money on Chantel. But I'm always kind of like, I like the challenge because I know that there's always going to be somebody else that's going to possibly win. But we just realized we really have a lot of beautiful women in our group. So it's just crazy. But if you apply these things and actually just work at it, man, don't be just a fucking slug and not do shit. Continuously reflect and adapt. The book of 5 rings is a lifelong companion. That means you can keep learning from this shit. I give you stuff every week that you can continuously learn from. Only thing you gotta do is go to YouTube and go check it out on Bomb City Radio. The Gentleman's Club, you can't miss it. Stripper Radio Live presents the Gentleman's Club. And every week there's something that you can learn from this. If you take the time to learn it. I may not be shit to some people, but I actually can teach you something. And just reflect on that. You know, like, continuously reflect on his teachings, revisit the concepts, and adapt them to your changing circumstances. Because you're always going through something. We're always going to go through something. If you had any kind of life, hopefully you go through shit. If you don't go through shit, man, you can't tell nobody shit about shit. I feel about it like this, and this is what I always used to say when they asked me if I would ever be a pastor. I said, I don't feel like I could ever be a pastor or go learn how to be a monk or a father or reverend or none of that if I've never experienced anything. If I've never experienced love, if I've never experienced sex, lust, all those things, how can a man come to my church and ask me, sir, I didn't sin. I don't even know what fornicating means.
Hey Jay.
If you ain't never fornicated. Hey AJ, I know that sounds bad. That really does. Because really honestly, you're just learning more about yourself, and it's just really more of how you control yourself and how you manage yourself, of how you can create more. I know D is spreading himself very thin because he's doing music, he's doing school, he's doing psychology, he's doing his actual work. Then he's actually doing clothing line. Then like there's a lot on his plate, but he manages it correctly. Miles got same thing, clothing line, kids, work, this, that. Us as black men, we tend to try to shy away from actual work. Everything is going to take work. This man right here and me, we both represent the same things because there's 30 years that your parents have had me as a DJ, and now I'm your DJ, or I'm You know, like something, oh, I heard about you back when I was like 13. Okay, well, nice to meet you. You know, because you're still going to get the same cane. You're not going to get a bad representation of. How about that? Ask Jordan, he can tell you about fornication.
Yes, I can.
Yes, he did. But that's what I'm saying. But there's like,
At least I make chocolate babies rock dog.
Caramel swirl, motherfucker.
swirl.
Good night, Jay.
Good night. But that's the thing, man. We just try to teach you to think outside the box. I test him every week, especially when I come with the whoa, because
The nigga's gone.
we symbolize. You just don't know me.
Takamoto was the last one.
No, because we teach you knowledge. We sharpen your sword every day. So, like, you can actually repeat us. That's the difference. The largest thing that stopped us from teaching as OGs is this, social media. Because social media took over. You got IG, you got TikTok, you got this, blah, 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 blah. You'd rather listen to these persons that are better called as influencers than the people that have actually experienced the things that you've been through. I didn't check my stuff. I had over 100,000 plays on Spotify over the last 3 years. I did not know that because it was a distraction for the moment. When I get into a real bad state, I do like to write my music and I just create an album and put it out. Usually it's all A's, so it's not really a bad album, but it's a distraction sometimes because then I'll get so worried about being liked and liked and liked and liked. We do this show not to be liked, but we try to educate and entertain. It also gives us a chance to come to fellowship with you. You know, like, because I can't always be out in public like I was. He works all the time, so he's not out in public. But we can communicate here. We can all come together and figure it out. Some figure it out. But when your homie is reaching the hand out to you, like, and telling you, hey, man, help me become better. I got you. We got you. We do this. This is what we do. And it's brought to you by, we already lost, you don't have to show it, because I already lost the other phone. We lost our other camera, so we got the drink of the week. You're going to be Banner Black right now.
Shit, man, just raised. You didn't see that shit?
When? Oh, because he quit? Yeah. I heard about that. Marcel.
That wife said she want to raise.
She said she want to raise. I don't blame her after, like, how long she been on there?
19 years.
Bro, 20 years of that shit. My knees is bad. You ain't paying for the shields.
She makes $250 an episode.
1,000?
Actually, $250 a month. Yeah.
Really? $250 a month?
$250,000 a month.
You gotta make $250 an episode, girl. You've been on there for 20 years turning them damn letters.
Yeah, but at the same time, if I got paid $250,000 a month to walk across the goddamn stage,
I'm got the best legs in the world.
right? I'm gonna be strolling, clean out a bitch for the rest of my.
Yes.
Right.
Oh,
I mean, this is what I do is walk
Look at my
across
nails,
the hit a button.
I want to say what's up to Swan Lee. Thank you for doing my nails, bitch.
I mean, think about that. You could buy an average of 2 properties a month.
You really could. Exactly, and buy it at low rates. Low interest.
I'm saying at least 2 properties a month, and that's at $100,000 property.
Man, that's at 8% interest.
But if you buy it,
if you buy it as like
as is, like buy it up front, don't finance it. Buy
you got a lot of these houses that are trying to be condemned because they're over 50 years old.
Yeah,
And you're buying at bucket ass rate because you just have to pay for the fucking land. You're paying for your taxes is $125, $150, and you just bought a house for $125 because you just had to pay the land taxes. Hell no! I'm trying to get that low, and we built this shit up. Wow, we can make this motherfucker into a bad motherfucker. We tear these walls down. I got a dude over here that does carpentry. I got another dude over here that does plumbing. I got another dude. Roll this bitch out, man, sell it, also promote for those businesses. because those are construction businesses. You got a guy that does carpentry, you got a guy that does plumbing. Why not post that in your yard? Give them free advertisement, and they're like, wow, look at this house that they're building from scratch. That last time they saw it was condemned. You bought it for like $2 at the city auction, and you're making $800 to $1,200 on a 4-bedroom house. Bro, it's not rocket science. You just gotta have the belief, and then you gotta have people to believe in you to do it. Because ain't nobody gonna give you that money. There you go. Because ain't nobody gonna give you that money.
You gotta buy the bankroll.
There you go. Because if you ain't got somebody that's really gonna believe in what you believe in and work with you, like say, man, I know you're gonna make me $1 million, but I gotta stick with you to get that $1 million. Shit, I'm on it. What do you mean? You may not make $1 today, but you'll make $1 maybe 5 years down the line. That's why they always ask you, what do you plan for your next 5 years? Because in 5 years, you should get to a goal that you really should be substantially okay with. I got to my 5 years. I got the plays and stuff like that as far as my MC career. If I can put out 3 songs and make 60,000 plays, that should entrust to you that you can actually give me money because you know that I'm actually going to make songs and do what I say I'm going to do. I have record companies. Right now isn't the time. I'm trying to get healed, and I can't do really as much as I need to do right now. And I wouldn't feel right signing a contract knowing damn well I couldn't match that contract. Because then you're going to ask me to do tours. Nigga, I ain't even walking right. I can't even walk on stage because there's too many goddamn wires. Just being real. I can barely do stairs. It's not stupid to sit my black ass down and heal to get to that contract later. Because when I'm back to good, I'm going to take that contract, but I'm going to put out something to make sure that I stay relevant. So think ahead. Like you said, man, buy a house. If you're going to buy a house and you have an opportunity to flip that house, why not flip that house?
Once it's yours, you can do what the fuck you want.
You can do whatever the fuck you want. As long as that damn land gets paid every month, they don't give a fuck what you do to your house. Just don't make it an eyesore. Don't have your fucking plants overgrowing and stuff. You see what they do with downtown Amarillo, man. They refurbished it, make it look good, making it look fly. That's what you want. You want a fly life. This is how you get a fly life. I may not have the best in the world, but I have a fly life. I'm pretty alright. I need more food in my life, though. Like, I'm a foodie. So, I just gotta eat. I know he likes to eat because he likes food. So, diversify, take yourself on a different level of stuff, man. Let go of all that little bullshit. Whoever's whooping in your ear is just trying to stop you from your shine. And if you really want your shine, the only thing you really got to do is focus to get your shine. There might be little pit stops, health shit. That shit happens. But if it does happen, man, keep a good attitude about it and just make it work for you. Because if you can't make it work, you're not going to make it through it. You're going to do something crazy because then you're going to lose your mind. Because you don't feel like you're being yourself and you don't feel like you're able to be yourself. Don't let stuff stop you. Just keep focused on what you need to focus on. And you'll get there. But take your time with it. Because then there are other motherfuckers, like I said, that's going to be in your ear. That's going to distract you from it. They're going to put preconceived notions in your head. Man, you ain't going to be able to do it because you from Hamlet. I just saw 4 brothers do it not too long ago. I saw 2 brothers do it 2 weeks ago at Juneteenth. They from Hamlet. You know what I mean? So, nigga from the Heights. I got beat up almost every damn day. But I'm also the coolest motherfucker you ever meet. I can teach you something. And I help you make some money. I may not have no money to give you, but I can teach you how to make some more if you take some time to listen. He will too. We're going to get out that serious. We got like 2 minutes. Okay. I'm going to let you give yo. I'm not going to say. I got to figure out something better to say towards the end of the night.
With final thought?
Other than final thoughts.
Why not?
Because it just sounds so Last thoughts just kind of makes you sound like you're in a firing squad. Final thoughts just kind of makes it kind of really, really bad. Positive thoughts.
My final thought of the night.
He's gonna bomb.
Just enjoy your life, man. Like, you only have one. Take the time to appreciate what you have and keep striving for more. You know, don't get hung up in like daily situations. Like, you have all day to make something of yourself. So do what you gotta do.
1,440 minutes in a day. Yo, like you said, enjoy your life. Do something positive. Even though it may not seem like we really know what the fuck we're talking about. Because it's like your two uncles just getting drunk and just, you remember back in 1967 when that's when niggas was niggas? No, it's not that. We are still in the struggle, but you know, we learn to be cool about it. Have fun. Enjoy your life. Make a name for yourself. Don't do nothing stupid. That's plain and simple. You see a lot of brothers just throw away their life because they don't keep it simple, man. You keep the people that are cool with you. Keep them in your life. And be the same person that you was when they met you. Don't switch up. I think that's pretty simple. You good? Mm-hmm. Well, Unc will say goodnight. I will say goodnight. Y'all, we'll see y'all next week. Holla at you.